The following is a clip from the highly acclaimed educational radio program, The White Riot Show.
By the way, Judah Lariam, growing up, did you ever hear that phrase, a negative body image?
No, not at all.
It was always like, you're a fat fuck, which I heard very often growing up. Actually, I heard it this morning.
Fat bastard, fat fuck.
Fat bitch.
Fat loser.
Pie hole face, whatever. Right. But my point is, there was nothing about a negative body image, and none of us sought to blame fucking Bugs Bunny for being overweight or whatever.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. This is something that drives me crazy, is the people who claim like Popeye teaches you to be violent.
Right.
And it makes children associate spinach with violence or beating people up. People who didn't like Batman, people who didn't like Tom and Jerry.
The fuck?
They're fucking idiots. And I used to hear this. And you know what? It's actually at the end of one of my favorite movies. If you've ever seen Slapshot, the hockey movie.
Sure.
There's a part where, you know, during the entire movie, Paul Newman's trying to find the owner of the team.
Right.
And it turns out to be some woman who inherited it from her dead husband. And just right at the end of the movie, she goes, I don't let my children watch hockey. She goes, it's too violent. She goes, my theory is that if they see violence, they'll do violence. Kill people, you name it. And he goes, you're a fucking cunt. You're screwed. Your son looks like a little faggot. You better straighten him out. Now, of course, you could never get Paul Newman to say these things these days.
Right.
But you got to see the end of that movie. But it kind of underlines, she was sitting
and
there.
And that movie's like almost 40 years old, right?
Yeah, it's from like 77.
Right.
And she's just sitting there so arrogant, like just dismissing like anything that even had like physical contact. It's the same mentality. They really think like, and I don't get that because I watch Popeye, I watch Batman, I watch Superman, I watch Courageous Cat and Minute Mouse. I watch like everything that had violence, and Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny. Yeah. I wasn't violent. I don't hit anybody in the head.
No, but that's not even the point. The point is, why are you assuming that a cartoon, a drawn image, has that much power over your child?
That's
like,
stupid.
Instead of saying to yourself, if my child is getting a negative body image, whatever the fuck that means, if they're getting a negative body image by staring at a cartoon for 5 seconds in a window, because mind you, it's only in the storefront window. You have to walk by the fucking thing, stop, and stare at it.
Yeah.
You're telling me that your child is so fucked up that all of a sudden they're going to be worried about being too fat or too thin or whatever?
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Seriously, instead of protesting Barney's, if you feel that's the case, why don't you get some introspection and try to figure the fuck what kind of parent you are?
Exactly. I was just about to say that. That's ridiculous. What kind of job are you doing as a parent if you can't push them in the right direction? You can't. If you're so concerned about body image, find some positive body images for them and say, okay, here they are.
Or how about talking to your kid? Don't expect the fucking world to raise your kid.
Right.
Look at your kid, and if she's saying, "Mommy, I feel the need to throw up because I'm too fat," you know what you do? Don't throw up. Seriously.
Stick your finger down your throat.
Yeah. Or, in case the kid is really fat, say, go ahead and stick the finger down your throat. Nobody's going to marry you if you're that fat, honey.
Yeah, but I just look at this as, you know, look, this is your responsibility. It's your kid.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, if they're influenced by that, I don't think that's even going to happen. But if it did, your kid's got, that's
problems.
I mean, that's real. It's
not Barney's fault.
Yeah, I mean, look, Barney does these things they put on, and also, since it is in a storefront window, you know what? Don't walk past the fucking window.
yeah, that too.
It's a big city. There are other blocks to go. You don't have to walk past the Barney store and look at the mannequins in their windows.
Right. And I don't even buy the argument when it's with real people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't buy the argument that we shouldn't have any forms of entertainment that offend children. I don't buy the argument that pornography turns you into a rapist. I don't buy the argument that watching The Expendables or watching Rocky or whatever turns you into a violent killer. I don't believe any of that shit. I believe if that shit is happening to your kid, it's not the movie.
Yeah. It's
either the kid has a problem or you suck as a parent.
Right.
It's one or the other. It's not that the movie caused it. Because if that movie wasn't there, something else would cause it.
Join us every week at www.whiteriotshow.com to follow the latest exploits of Big Fat John and Judo Larry M. This is Mark, the man with the golden voice, and my testicles are killing me.